Kiosk Radio.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Slow Ye Down. Slow Ye Down is a monthly radio show. So Slow Ye Down actually is a monthly radio show focusing, as the name says, on slowing down. This radio show is a journey within, a retreat that helps us to cocoon in warmth and in calmness, and uses the sound as medium to do so. I'm Yeye, your host of the day, and for today, I'm excited and delighted to present to you a different format as I'm joined in the shack here at Kiosk Radio with Pretty Palace and Eric Foy. Hi! So Eric Foy is a Brussels-based artist of Mauritian descent, blending folk, indie, and electronic sounds to create nostalgic visual landscapes. His music balances delicate emotion with bold experimentation, offering listeners a sonic sanctuary for solace and reflection. Pretty Palace is Ines Yasmin Abayet. Am I saying this correctly?
Yes, you are.
Perfect, thanks. AKA Pretty Palace is a neo-soul, soul and R&B singer, songwriter from Luxembourg with Tunisian roots. Actually, thank you so much for coming from Luxembourg today.
Thank you for the invitation.
As a member of the Papaya Seeds Collective, she explores decolonial perspectives through hers and others' arts. So yeah, today, as you might have guessed, we have a slightly different format. And for the next hour, we will have a mix of live performance and chats in between. So get locked in for the next hour. And yeah, just to break the ice, how do you both feel, Ines and Eric?
Well, I feel good. I'm very excited for this. And I hope we can enjoy this moment together. But I feel good. A little bit nervous though.
For me, I feel cozy. It's a cozy kind of morning/noon.
Indeed. It's a great way, I think, to transition from the morning to the afternoon. And yeah, here we have also nature. For those who have never been to Kiosk Radio, actually, we are in Parc Royal, and it's a park with shedding trees right now. But yeah, it's a lovely space to be in the nature, but also to connect with nature and with ourselves as well. So, enough of chit-chatting. Shall we kick it off with the first track?
Sure. To my message, you won't reply in my mind. You won't reply when we lie. I don't know what to understand. Are you scared? Oh, are you scared? Oh, are you scared? Are you scared of? In Intimacy ain't for free, baby. You gotta give at least a little bit of you, baby. I don't understand the way you function, but I like your functions, and I know you like them too. But I still reminisce. I'm still close to this. I close the doors that couldn't serve me. I close the doors that couldn't serve me. You don't understand. You don't understand. You won't understand what comes from my hand. You don't understand. You don't understand. Oh, you won't understand where I come from. You won't get it, no. You know. Yeah, yeah. You won't reply to my text, no. You won't reply to my message. You won't reply in my mind. You won't reply when we lie. I don't know what to understand. Are you scared? Are you scared? Are you scared? Are you scared? Oh, yeah, yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. I just had goosebumps. Wow, thank you so, so much. What we listened right now was One Reply. And yeah, what a great way to kick off. I just felt like a lightning through my body. Actually, it always has these. Whenever I listen to your music, Eric, because you had the pleasure to play at the first event of Slow You Down. Thank you so much. I always have this, feeling of being deeply connected to myself, to be exposed and to be vulnerable. Yeah. So thank you so much for connecting those moments for me and for allowing and enabling that. And with the voice of Ines, I think it just enhances, it adds on top of that. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, so actually my question is a bit, how do you know each other and what is your connection between the two of you?
So we know each other through the Papaya project, which was before the creation of the Papaya Seeds Collective. It was actually a performance combining dance, performance, poetry and music. It was led by Jennifer Lopez Santos, who is like the kind of the big person of the collective,
the mastermind.
The mastermind, and she's right there.
She's
now.
right there outside,
talking,
not paying attention.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jennifer.
And so it was with Jennifer Lopez Santos, Mélissande Varin, and me. And for that project, we actually did workshop for BIPOC people only. And it was in Luxembourg, and Ines Pretty Palace participated in one. And actually, we knew each other from afar, from a mutual friend, but we never really talked. And that was the first time that we talked, and actually we had the space to say, oh, we like each other's music. And then, Ines asked me if I was down to make music at some point. I was just like, yeah. And then here we are 2 years later.
Amazing. And is it the first time actually you're playing together live?
Yes.
It's amazing. It's such a treat. Thank you so much for doing this for Slow You Down.
Thanks for inviting us.
Yeah, and what you mentioned actually is very interesting because I'm also very interested in multidisciplinarity, and what Papaya Seeds Collective is doing is definitely what also resonates with me, and giving different access points to different disciplines, and that's very important for me. And what is a bit the mission or vision of Papaya Seeds Collective? Are you planning to do more events, or to expand yourself? Are you based in Luxembourg or also in Brussels?
Okay, Papaya Seeds Collective, like the ID, on Instagram thing, the bio thing is like cross-border BIPOC artists centering on decolonial perspective. But to respond to your question about is it in Luxembourg or in Brussels, that's the point why we said cross-border.
Yeah.
Because we actually do events in wherever our people of the collective actually made connection and with other artists or other communities. Right now it's in Brussels, it's going to be in Luxembourg too. We may be going to try in Tunisia with the connection.
Oh wow,
yeah.
Amazing.
So,
that's so exciting.
Yeah, it's really community based, and it's about how people of the collective connect with the community they're connected to actually, and how we can share that with the collective,
going even beyond the geographical.
Exactly, it's really exactly that thing, and it's really centered about being third culture children. We're all that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's kind of the community we kind of gravitates around.
Yeah.
So it's about making all those connections, because during the Papaya project, that's what happens. We went to different places and we connected with different communities.
Yeah.
And that's how I think we learn to, act, I guess, as a group of people.
Yeah.
As a collective.
Yeah. And actually, I think there's so much empowerment in meeting other kindred souls or kindred persons with similar backgrounds, and as you just mentioned, third culture people that have this shared sense of being pulled by different cultures, and which I must say, as Chinese Italian, I also have found that quite a struggle when I was growing up, and yet it's an enrichment, I think. And when you find those people that can actually resonate and tune in with what you're saying, and not necessarily like someone else that exactly is Chinese Italian like me, but as you just said, with Tunisian and Mauritian descendants, I think there is so much power in resonating.
Yeah, for sure. And that's actually what the collective is about, is really about that idea of helping each person of the collective to understand their multiplicity in their identity, and how to live in the world, and when centering that also on care, because as third culture children, like, care is something very slippery.
That's a very good term, slippery, I think. And
even it's another topic as artists and all that. So it's there are layers. So we're working on that.
I think we already touched upon some of it, but we can dive into it a bit later. But I feel like now we can maybe continue with the next track, and I'm so looking forward to hear what you prepared for us. So next one that we will hear is called Simple Things.
Crazy how we falling. Suddenly dealing with the same shit. Part of me really wanna touch me, but honestly, don't think you can catch me, no. I went too far, went right back. I got too far to turn my back. I got too far, I got away. I got too far enough to stay, and I ain't gone away. Simple things that matters. I'm not complicated. Just give me the real thing, the real thing, the real thing. Just give me the real thing, real thing. Real thing, no, yeah. Crazy how you're trying to save me. Frankly, you won't even ask me how I feel, but you think you got me. But honestly, don't you try to change me. I went too far, went right back. I got too far to turn my back. I got too far, I got away. I got too far enough to stay, and I don't wanna wait. Simple things that matters. I'm not complicated. Just give me the real thing, the real thing, the real thing. Just give me the real thing. Oh, 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 oh.
Wow. I think I'm getting very emotional, and I'm not joking. And try to make my voice a bit steadier. And but thank you so much. Really, thank you so much. This was Simple Things by Pretty Palace and Eric G. Foy. Oh, shall we take a deep breath together, maybe? Yeah? Okay, inhaling. Exhaling.
Don't forget to breathe, guys.
Important, very important to breathe, indeed. Wow. Yeah, I'm trying to ground myself and to find words to describe how I'm feeling right now. I just want to express my gratitude to both of you for being here and to share your voice and your art. This really means a lot. And yeah, we touched upon identity, which for me was always a bit of a quest, a bit of a personal quest where I always try to find an answer. And I think still nowadays I don't have it. And yeah, I was always trying to fit something that was already defined. So are you Chinese? Are you Italian? And when I would be in China, they would say, but you're not Chinese. And when I'm in Italy, they will be, but you're not Italian. So I totally resonate with what you said about being a third culture child and that struggle. But it's a double-edged sword. So it's an enrichment, but also a struggle. And finding people that share the similar journey, it's always so, yeah, again, empowering and soothing. And it's very soothing as well to express that in a different way, such as music. And I think that your music is very, very healing as well. Very, yeah, for me, it channels through some struggles and pain and things that I cannot even express. And I think it's very in the subconscious. But then it's very, somehow if you channel that, you can also let it go. You express that and let it go. I remember, Eric, we had conversations about this as well, expressing emotions such as anger. And even there to tell you, like, I'm someone who tries not to be invasive. But in this, I feel like also we build some trust where I try to tell you, I think you can express that frustration, that anger through your art and your music because it conveys something. It's not only important for us, I think, but also for the receiver, for the person who is listening and can grasp a bit of that. That can be like, oh, I feel so much pathos and so much passion into this. What is this? And sometimes we struggle with words and music can help us in that. Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to add something here? I feel like I'm doing a monologue.
No, but I think it's exactly that. And I just realized that I got to understand that struggle very late in my life. For a very long time, I thought I would never fit in or I would never find the space where I can really do what I love to do. And I can say with Papaya Seeds Collective and even with Eric, it's like a safe space to express that. And that's how also I understood that I'm not alone in all these struggles as for a third cultural child. And I think it's just beautiful to find people with whom you can just share that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I like the way you talked about how it can be some kind of treasure to be a third culture children, but also it has its like it can be very hard too. But one day my therapist told me like that's actually the definition of pioneers. And I think like in the world, and we kind of represent that evolved states in a way of the human interaction, how it evolves. And that's kind of the burden that we have, but at the same time I think we are getting richer.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think the consciousness and the reality that we able to mirror is surely even more unique and special, and yeah, that's the kind of thing that I try to remind myself when it gets hard.
Yeah, thank you so much. I think I will keep that in mind as well. When things get hard, I will be like, I'm a pioneer. I'm paving the way for the next generations. But yeah, indeed, thank you so much. And in terms of the creative process, I just mentioned that music can be such a powerful tool to express that. And I can definitely tell in the music that I listen to that there is that charge, that emotional charge. So I'm just wondering if you'd like to share something about your creative process, how you go about it, and how do you put that part of yourself into it that is also so vulnerable, actually.
Well, to answer that, we actually meet up and we start having a conversation, and he just be playing with his guitar, like just a few notes, like very, not even playing, just like playing around, yeah. And it just like speaks to me, and I'm like, let's keep going, or and then it just like goes. We don't really work with structure. We do very much freestyling, and after we actually record it, and after we look for, okay, what's the good things, good melodies we had, and just try to structure after, But we really try to have that space, exactly, to let go, and whatever we create will be, and then we try to do something with what we did.
And you just vibe with it. I still remember like one of the Instagram stories that you posted. I don't know if it was for close friends but I just happened to see it, and I was just like vibing with you all, and you were just like giggling and laughing, really like jamming. And I think that's really the joyful part in this emotional charge, and in all these emotions that are irrational and that are chaotic in our body and mind, just to let it go and to
I think I couldn't even do it any other way. I think as soon as I put the attention to create something, gets messy, I get frustrated because it doesn't really look like something. So with Eric, I just I really learned to just leave it, let it out, and
the ego is at the door.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love that.
It's really based in playfulness, even if the maybe like the sound that we just played doesn't mirror that playfulness. But it's actually very playful and fun and free. And I think we'll try to add that more too, to do live, but each step, like one step at a time. But it's very free, and
I think freedom here. I like what you said, Ines, about just do what comes like as you feel, and then to put the structure into it if you want. I mean, like that's also, you can also just leave it to playfulness and to freedom. But yeah, I think it's very, very important, especially as like it's a reminder for me as well, because sometimes I have this tendency of controlling a lot, of be like structure, but actually creativity and it's also embracing chaos.
Exactly.
Yeah. Chaos is the word. Embracing the chaos. So about maybe simple things, I was just wondering, and maybe also to tap into one reply, what are you trying to, what it is about, let's say?
It's really about allowing yourself to be vulnerable with whoever you are, you know, like, I think especially today we put a lot of rules into how relationships should be, how it should work, and
Yeah.
a lot of ego also is just, and I'm a person like, I got tired of ego each time in my life. Like people, I don't work with ego, so I never really understood why people would hurt like that just for their own, you know, sake. But I don't know if it makes sense. Anyways, what I want to say is just that it's a space where you can be vulnerable, and it's okay even as a woman. You shouldn't be like showing off or say that you are weak, or if you want a guy, you shouldn't be running, you know, behind him or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just a way to be like, just be honest with yourself, whatever you might be, whoever you might be, and to allow to be vulnerable. Actually, I couldn't say it any other way.
Yeah.
I'm actually bad with words. That's why I sing a lot, you know.
We just said it, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I wanted to mirror.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically what it's about. Just to say how you feel, and it's okay.
Yeah.
And
You're allowed to feel however you feel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And less ego, just less ego and more soul, you know. It's just
I
about
like that. Yeah. Less ego, more soul. I think this will be my next Facebook cover page, or like my motivational quote or something like that. Honestly, love it.
My motor,
Yeah.
I think, in life.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, thanks.
that's how I see it.
And you, Eric, is there any specific emotion or anything you want to add up to what Ines just said?
I mean, I don't know actually.
It's also okay. It's also okay.
No, but I mean, to go into what she just said, like, music is just a huge canvas for me, and when we actually play together, it's like I'm putting a canvas or a base color, and she just like painted.
It's a
the emotion.
collaborative Canva, no? Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that answered the thing, but
Yeah, totally. And I absolutely love. I wish people could be in this intimate space with us and see that, but observing also how intimate and vulnerable you are to each other when you perform, and how felt it is. It's really palpable, that, and that's why I get so emotional, because I can truly see that. Yeah. Whoa. Okay. Talking about vulnerability, we're going on to the next track, next song, which is called actually Vulnerable. So, enjoy Vulnerable from Eric Foy and Pretty Palace.
I keep on swimming, my feels are swinging low. Next to you, thanks to you. The way you see me, they never see me. No, not really sure if I can get to the core. Let me see the core, let me see more. Let me see what you're made of, alright. What you made for, what you ask for, what would you fight for? Before I go, before I swim too deep, I keep on acting cheap, but you're worthy, Invested right. Forgot to cry for once. And I ain't lying for once. No, I keep on thinking for vulnerable. That's how I want it. You know the goal, but you turn off, yeah. I need some softness, trust and some kindness. Just wanna fight less. Don't you be heartless, no. You know my mind, you know my soul, babe. You know my life, you know my goals, babe. You know the code, you know I'm gold, babe. That's just my vibe, but you already know, babe. I keep on trying not to fall. Still saying no, but I'm showing off. Out of time, out of my time, out of my mind. Yeah, baby, vulnerable. So funny.
Wow, wow, wow. It's also great to have an audience here in the park, applauding every time a song is coming to an end. Love it, love it. So we just listen right now to Vulnerable, and I think it speaks heaps to what we just said earlier. Yeah. And in case some people are interested to see Pretty Palace and Eric Foy live, well, do they have the occasion to see you in any upcoming events for you both?
Yes, Eric.
Yes, we're actually playing tomorrow night at Kai Studio for an event that we organized with Fat Sabbath. And me and Pretty Palace are gonna play a set each.
Whoa.
So it's gonna be a very cozy night.
Separately?
Yeah. Yes, I mean, like, I'm gonna play with her as I did today, and after I'm gonna do a set of my own.
Okay.
And yeah, that's gonna be a great cozy night, and everyone is welcome to come. It's an event for BIPOC people, as Fat Sabbath has been a collective that really inspired us into those kind of practice and safe space and things like that. And it's going to be the first event of Papaya Seeds Collective in Brussels.
Oh wow,
So,
exciting.
Yeah.
Shout out to Papaya Seeds Collective.
So that's very special for us.
Nice.
And yeah, that's gonna be for tomorrow.
Yeah.
And yes. And in 2025, for me and I'm Pretty Palace, we're gonna do more concerts for sure. And yeah, that's gonna be exciting. And yeah, and for myself, next month, I have a Kiosk Radio show on the 13th of December.
Oh, great!
Yes, at 1 p.m. It's gonna be a 1 hour live show that I'm gonna do.
Exciting!
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty fun.
Yeah.
And also in 2025, I'm gonna concentrate on my solo performance that I'm doing. Which include another member of Papaya Seeds Collective, Shade Kumini, a great visual artist that accompany me with my music and some text, and maybe some like set design from Jennifer Lopez Santos too. And yeah, that performance is really exciting, and I'm excited to work on it. And it's produced by Culture Fabrique from Luxembourg in Esch. And yeah, more live set and music thing coming up too in 2025. So pretty exciting.
Yes, and yeah, definitely stay tuned for that. Where can people check out all these dates? I guess on your Instagram, yeah. So
yeah, for sure. They can check it on Eric G Foy, and yeah, that's everything will be shared there.
Perfect. Yeah, there's so many exciting things coming up, and yeah, as a lover of multidisciplinarity, I hope that you will bring this with the visuals also here in Brussels. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, once again, you can check out all the dates and the details on their personal Instagram, which are at I am Pretty Palace and at Eric G Foy with a Y at the end of it. And of course, stay tuned for Papaya Seeds Collective activities, and you can follow them on Instagram on at papaya.seeds.collective. Yeah. And as for myself, actually, I would like to just say, in terms of, well, first of all, thank you again before closing our special episode. This is once again, you're listening to Slow You Down. This is the first live performance. I'm so stoked and emotional right now to have Pretty Palace and Eric Foy with me today. And the next episode of Slow You Down will be on the 12th of December, which is the last one before the end of the year. And just to mention again, Slow You Down is a bit of like a retreat, a sonic retreat to cocoon ourselves and to slow down, to be just a bit more present through the medium of sound, and taking also a deep breath together as we did earlier. Because breathe also takes also the quality of our energy, as in yoga they say. And last announcement, we will have the second edition of Slow You Down event, which is this Sunday at Palazzo in Saint-Gilles here in Brussels. I'm excited and stoked to say that it's sold out, and I'm so happy that people have put trust in this slow process and activity. It's such a privilege to hosting and guiding this. And enough of chit-chatting of me. So let's close up today's episode. Thanks for the people tuning in the chat box. Let us know how you feel and where you're tuning in from. And yeah, so we have the last song from Eric Foy and Pretty Palace, which is called Recognize Me. Let's go.
Standing in the kitchen, waiting for you. Waiting in the kitchen for another excuse. Love, love ain't with us no more. You say you trust no more, and that's cool for you. Trying to let go, it's impossible to let you know, no. You don't remember, you won't remember last sign. Ooh, you won't recognize me, you won't recognize me, no. You won't recognize me, you won't let us, you won't let us go. You won't let us bloom. You won't let us, no. You won't let us, dude. Yeah, habibi, yeah, habibi. Lay, انت بحكي لك ألف حكاية، بحكي لك ألف حكاية. Sounds like I overthink it. Sorry, I'm an overthinker at heart, at heart. Chase trying to let go. It's impossible to let you know, no. You don't remember. You won't remember the last sign. Ooh, why you won't recognize me. You won't recognize me, no. You won't recognize me. You won't let us go.
Kiosk Radio.